What's up guys, Intelitech Studios here. Today we're upstairs in the vacuum room since we have another vacuum unboxing. As of the time I film this is the final of the 3 machines that I had left to unbox. As of now, the Hoover Tempo is set to arrive tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, I very well may already have it. So, this is a repackaged machine. This is actually the box I used to send Buster 1849, also known as Caleb, the Cleanview Bagel Special Edition, in a trade for a Rubbermaid Maxi-Glide BLS, which is a basically Rubbermaid branded Bissell Cleanview power track. So, we're going to go ahead and open this up, and it should be that Rubbermaid in this box. We're about to find out. Appears to be so. So here's the handle. It looks like a handle. And let's see, how is this in here? Got a black hose, which is really nice. I like that. Doesn't look as dirty. Kind of stuck though. Ooh, a bit of dust fell out of it. It's to be expected. Okay. That'll do the trick. Extension wand and crevice tool. Not what originally came with this machine, but that's okay. I don't mind that one bit. So I have attachments I can use. And it appears there's a dusting brush already in it. It looks like a blue dusting brush from Powerforce bag. Not a problem. Of course, the handle's not on, so how am I going to get this out? Okay. Didn't really think about that. It's too slippery, I can't really grab it. Okay, well, I'll just pull this out real quick. Alright, I saved a bunch of the boring stuff of putting this together, actually. It's not like this assembly tutorial is all that useful. They don't make these anymore. But it was pretty self-explanatory. One screw slides forward, one screw goes in here, 2 screws go on top and bottom to hold the hose in place, and attachments go here. Now this extension wand, crevice tool obviously go on here just fine, but the dusting brush that this came with does not fit on the holster properly. I mean, it kind of fits in a pinch, but it doesn't really fit all that well, so I stuck a dusting brush on there. And even though that is the proper one that's supposed to go to this, but for some reason the cutout doesn't match up for whatever reason. But yeah, so that's all together. It has a brand new brush roll. Checked all the filters. In fact, the Febreze filter I put in the special edition was put in here because Caleb mentioned how he didn't like the Febreze filter, and that's okay with me. I don't care. I just stuck it in there because it didn't have a filter in it, and I wanted to include it with a filter. And that ended up not happening, so that's fine. Or no, I think he had a filter that he did put in here, and I think he took that out and put it in this, or put it in the Cleanview, which is fine again. Doesn't matter to me. I like these Febreze filters. I like the generic ones. Could not care less. So, fine with me. In fact, this actually does fit in here kind of snug. So I'll go ahead and leave this in here. Certainly won't hurt anything. And yeah, so that's that. Now, I don't remember seeing this in his video. I don't know if it was just the lighting, but this looks awful. I don't remember seeing this. It appears to me that this base was cracked at one point, which is a breaking point on these bases are not very good quality, because they let the crack at this point, which is one reason why I prefer the standard square bases on these. But looks kind of ugly, but hey, I mean, it feels like it's holding in place. As long as it holds, then I'm not too fussed about it. But yeah, because it doesn't have to look pretty. I mean, this thing in general doesn't look pretty. I do love the gray color, but the yellow is just nasty. I can't stand yellow on vacuums. I don't know why everyone does it. This is after I just unboxed the yellow Dyson. Like, come on. Why? But whatever. Hi, Justin. Works perfectly. Don't see any issues with that. No headlight, just a blank. I'm wondering if the wiring is actually there and I can just pop this off and put an actual cover on. Maybe I'll mess with that one of these days. But I have a feeling that this is all solid on the inside and this is just a blank cover. Because if I can pop this off, stick a bulb in there, and then put the cover on it, and that's great. But I would imagine that they removed the actual slot as well. So you'd have to wire it in. It'd be a whole pain in the neck. Probably not going to bother. Definitely not going to bother, actually. But yeah. Rubbermaid Commercial Products, Maxi-Glide BLS. And, yeah, bagless vacuum cleaner powered by Bissell. So, pretty interesting. Obviously, we got the Bissell Big Green over there and the Sanitaire over there. This is, obviously, the precursor to all those machines. It's not the Power Force, unfortunately. There was someone I found a while ago selling the bagged Power Force version of this, which would have matched up with those two machines, and I still want to get one of those. But even though there was one of those people where they said in the listing they'd be willing to ship, but then after talking to them for a while, they're like, oh, by the way, I don't actually offer shipping. And I'm like, thank you for wasting my time. So I always say, hey, update the description. Then I come back like a year later, and they're like, do you still not offer shipping? They're like, nope. And I'm like, fix your fucking listing. And they never do. So anyways, that's pretty much that. Looks good. I don't really want to turn this on because it's 1 o'clock in the morning when I unbox this, but you guys will see plenty of videos on this. Now, I actually am getting another Rubbermaid pretty soon. I bought it about a little over a week ago from BrazeVax. Still hasn't shipped it yet, so I'm waiting on that. But once that arrives, I'll be doing a comparison between this and that other Rubbermaid, and you'll see what that is as well. It's not the Power Force, it's another bagged machine. But, yeah, so that'll be fun. So yeah, it's got the Febreze filter there. This actually looks like a decent quality filter. It reminds me of something in a wind tunnel. I actually wonder if this is just cut out from a wind tunnel filter. But if it works, who cares? I'm not going to be daily driving this thing, obviously. It's bagless. Ew. And more importantly, it's crappy bagless. Is this dusty up here, or is this actually cleaned? Nope, looks good. So we'll turn that little yellow thing to remove the cyclone. Or the upper tank, excuse me. There's no cyclone here. Soft bumper. Ew, yellow. Although, then again, the only yellow parts are this cyclone, the lever, and the dial. So I'm kind of wondering, I could make these blue. If I got a set of spare CleanView parts, I could definitely make these blue. I actually might do that. Oh yeah, and this thing as well. And I think that's all the yellow on this, isn't it? Yep, that's all the yellow. So you know what? I actually could do that, and I actually might, just so it looks nicer. Looks good. Of course, it being on for 1 second, this filter's dirty, but it's not bad. So, still, it's clean enough to where I'm definitely not going to bother cleaning that. I'll just leave it the way it is. But yeah, lock that in there. Inside's all pretty and clean, although you can't really see it very well. So, considering that I got this in a trade for, because I ended up getting a refund for that Bissell, so for that CleanView Special Edition. So I'm only out the $10. Was it $10? It was like less than $10 that I spent on that machine in total, and I essentially got this in return. So, assuming this runs, I definitely feel like I got the better end of the deal. But even with these little cosmetic issues. But yeah, so that's really cool. Again, I'm not going to run it in this video. Look at this fat cord. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Hear that loud thunk? This is just a disinfecting wipe. I was kind of wiping this off, although it's dried up now, so it's just a cloth at this point. But kind of dusting it off a little bit. It's not dirty or nothing. It's not gross. It's still shiny, but just a bit of cardboard dust from shipping, obviously, kind of settled on the machine as it so typically does with these. And there we go. So that's the Rubbermaid Maxi-Glide. What does that say? Bacon licking Syracuse? That doesn't make much sense. I don't know. Sounds like a weird club, BLS. But, yeah. So I don't know what BLS is supposed to stand. Actually, let me think. What does BLS actually stand for? Bissell Little Slut? I don't know. I can't even begin to think what BLS stands for. But, I don't know. Anyways, this is Inteltech Studio signing out with the unboxing of the Bissell... Oh, look what I just did. Of the Rubbermaid Maxi-Glide BLS. Or as the technical name is, the Rubbermaid Commercial Products Maxi-Glide TM BLS Bagless Vacuum Cleaner powered by Bissell. It's a big name, isn't it? Okay, let's see what model number this is. I know this is made in Korea by Samsung, because of course it is. All these old Bissells are. Yes, got it right. Made in Korea. Bissell, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Motor protection circuit. Double insulated when servicing, use only identical replacement parts. Model 9V100. 9V100? 9V00? I'm assuming those are zeros. 05220. This is from 220th day of 2005. So this is almost from 2006. And yet, if it's from 2006, why does it have this filter door? Seems kind of odd. Was this replaced at some point? Nope, it has the notch for it. And that's the housing, so I don't know. Guess they just never bothered to change this. But look, the thing I hate about these is that they don't always latch. But as long as this one latches, I don't care. I prefer the two smaller latches, but that's just because it fixes the issue. So if this latches, I don't care. Bit of play in that, but you don't buy these for a good seal. Anyways, yeah. See, Rubbermaid Maxi-Glide bacon leather sauce. Yeah, that's what it is. Maxi-Glide bacon leather sauce. And this is Inteltech Studio signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, wait. Let's check that pedal release. It's a pedal that releases. Good. Inteltech Studio signing out. See you guys in the next video. And I hope you all have a good one. Peace.